So dudes, welcome back to another video. I'm sorry that my intro's crappy. I'm still trying to figure out the whole intro thing. But today we are doing something a little different. Apex Legends Season 9 is set to come out next Tuesday. And keep an eye out because I plan to do a live stream for that new season around 6 o'clock? I don't know. My schedule is kind of troubled that day, like very jam-packed with a lot of crap and garbage I need to do. So I won't be able to live stream it till 6, unfortunately. Yeah, it sucks, but at least I'll be able to play it anyways, and I plan to play at least until 8 or 9 o'clock. It's dependent on how much time I have. Anyways, we're doing something a little different today. I'm gonna be reacting to the Season 9 gameplay trailer, Legend trailer, and then we'll be looking at the patch notes. I'm not gonna do the launch trailer because the launch trailer is the thing you're gonna see when you first start up the season, so I'm trying to avoid watching that. I haven't watched these yet, so I have no idea what's in store, so let's see what it is gonna be. So I got the gameplay trailer up here. Let's see what this is about. Okay, this already looks good. Ooh, permanent mode. What is it? Is it the arenas? Yes, 3v3. Finally! Not gonna get double teamed by like 3 teams at once. Ooh, new maps. Oh, hello. That's a new one. Ooh, that's a sick intro. It's Ash.
But the arenas are where legends are made.
The arenas. Ash from Titanfall is finally in Apex Legends.
They are about the fight. The rules are simple. It's just your squad and their squad. Adios, champ. Whoever survives.
Ooh, new Octane skin. Oh, this looks like a fun game mode.
This is how the game is played.
Oh.
Assemble your squad.
Ooh, new Wraith skin. New Rampart skin.
Squads are enclosed in their spawn room and have access to the shop.
Wait.
Here you can
Oh my god. It's like Valorant and CSGO and all those games. I'll still like it, but it's like those games. I mean, yeah.
No purchased gear follows between rounds.
Oh, you.
Where's all my stuff?
That's like Valorant. You don't get a weapon.
To upgrade weapons, making you an even greater threat.
Ooh.
At the end of the buy phase, the shields drop and the fun begins. Both teams engage in
I think I'll like this game mode because it's finally a break from the Battle Royale. Oh, that's the lifeline buff. No shield. Ooh, no respawns. I don't know if that's good or bad. I have a feeling those material canisters are going to be very contested. Same with that. If they give me an R301, Spitfire, Havoc, or anything like that, I will dominate. If they give me any of those kind of weapons. Ooh, nice winner animation. Wait. So you have to win 3 times in a row in order to win? I don't know. Or is it 4 times? I don't freaking know. Alright. What the? Ooh, a new location. Is this like World's Edge? Is this on World's Edge, or at least the planet? Because that's definitely a new map. Ooh. Okay. Hey, Mirage Voyage!
The city has been reignited with a new monument to incompetence.
This looks like it might be on the Kings Canyon planet, considering there was a skeleton of a giant creature. And also the mountains everywhere.
I have also
Artillery.
viable locations throughout
Garden.
the lands to serve
World's Edge. Ooh, this looks like it'll be a fun game mode.
too comfortable. The future promises to be a bit fiery.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Here we go.
Yes. A new legend.
The new legend.
This little one and I share a common legacy.
Well, yeah. You're both apex predators. Or descendants. Valkyrie. Oh my god. I knew it. Missile swarm. Wait, what?
Friend or foe, make sure
Oh, no way!
to the sky.
Oh, she acts like a drop tower. Oh, that's just broken. Oh, and that missile. Those missiles are gonna be ridiculous.
Are the ultimate test of
Ooh,
skill and
the new
resolve.
bow.
So I have a gift. The Bowcheck compound bow.
I don't know if I'll use it. I mean,
Weapon requires patience and pinpoint consistency.
okay, maybe not. The optics aren't bad.
Pop-up slots.
Ooh.
Legends can combine shatter caps, splitting the arrow tip into a shotgun pattern.
Oh, so you turn into a shotgun, basically, for close range.
Tempo, allowing a faster draw when firing at the optimal pace.
Oh, what?
Master all of this.
Okay, that bow might actually be broken.
You gotta take risks to be champ.
Then again, I thought the 30-30 would be broken,
Is instinctive.
but it wasn't.
Hopefully, you can impress me. I'll see you in the arenas.
Okay, cannot wait for arenas.
Multiple unknown ships entering secure space.
Uh-oh.
All personnel, please secure docking stations and prepare for arrival.
I thought Olympus was abandoned.
On full alert.
Oh boy.
Things are about to get mighty interesting.
Oh my god, what happened to Olympus? Oh, what happened to Olympus? That's the first video. Now let's go on to the second one. See what else is in store for Season 9. Alright, next one is Valkyrie.
No legend has a stronger tie to the legacy of the frontier than
Yep.
Kairi Imahara. Call sign Valkyrie.
Daughter of Viper.
Valkyrie on station, ready for anything. Hell, everything.
That's,
Daughter of the notorious apex predator Viper.
yep.
Valkyrie is determined to carve her own path and make history.
Titanfall fans are gonna love
No
her.
one gives a crap who's better.
Just because of the fact that she's descendant of the apex
Using
predators.
the jetpack, Valkyrie takes the fight to new heights.
You can fly?
Ever said the sky's the limit?
Oh, that is gonna be broken.
With shades of North Star's Hellfire,
Ah.
Valkyrie can target an area and
Yep.
unleash a swarm of mini rockets.
Too aggressive?
Just like North Star's Hellfire, like they just said.
My bad.
That's gonna be powerful.
Or feeling aggressive. Valkyrie can kick her jets into high gear
Who's ready to pull some G's?
and rocket her entire squad into the sky above.
Oh, that's gonna be so helpful.
Escape.
I was hoping that we'd eventually get something that would help us escape if we're getting triple teamed by 3 different squads. Oh, those missiles are gonna be ridiculous.
These wings aren't just to get around. They're a legacy.
So, I don't even know what my favorite legend is anymore. It might be Valkyrie, but it depends on how well I play as Valkyrie. If I end up being horrible as her, well then, yeah, no thank you. Let's take a look at the patch notes, see what we got in store for the next season. Alright, first part, Arenas. The games are going underground with the introduction of a new permanent mode. Fully reassembled and unimpressed with the glitz and glamour of the Apex games, former Apex Predator Ash is taking the competition back to its roots, a pure form of combat. We already know the rules. It's simple. One trio versus another trio. Eliminate all the enemies to win the round. That is a reference to Viper. You win or you die. Yep. Arena features a new set of custom maps tailor-made for close quarters combat, with more to come in the future. Yeah. Alright. Party Crasher. Short version, Mirage took the Voyage on a joyride and it didn't go as planned. Yeah, you can see it crash landing in this giant city on Kings Canyon. It looks like King Canyon because of all the way the mountain formations are. Yeah. Party Crasher is one of 2 exciting custom arenas where you'll be able to show off your skills, blah blah blah, and make up. Yep. What's a variety of use? Alright. The Phase Runner on Olympus. It wasn't the first of its kind. Phase Runner is the second of our custom arenas and our largest. You'll find a hidden experimental zone at the peak of a mountain where a prototype Phase Runner is ready for use. This, like, considering the way it looks, the landscape, it looks World's Edge-like. Alright, in addition to new maps, other areas from our 3 Battle Royale maps will be thrown into the bi-weekly rotation. Start, you'll get our Artillery from Kings Canyon, Thermal Station from World's Edge, and Golden Gardens from Olympus. And of course, Valkyrie. Passive, VTOL jets. Use your jetpack to reposition or reach high places. You have limited fuel and cannot use weapons while flying. Okay. That makes sense. I mean, if they made it where she had infinite flight and she could use her weapons, she would be great. She would be vastly OP and broken. And of course, Missile Swarm. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. That's her tactical, so she can use it every few minutes. That's broken. You can use it because tacticals take, because if for you dudes that don't really watch my Apex Legends videos, ultimates take a whole lot longer charge, like 5 minutes. Tacticals take like at most 60 seconds. So you're gonna be able to pull off a missile swarm every single minute. That's broken. Well, I don't know. It'll depend. I mean, the way the missiles are laid out, it's not gonna be entirely broken, but it depends. And considering that you have a limited amount of fuel and you can't shoot while you're flying in the air, I'm pretty sure that makes you a vulnerable target. Ultimate Skyward Dive, take to the skies, reposition a long distance across the map, your squad mates can join in. This will definitely be helpful because one thing that's been going on in every single one of my games is that I'm always getting double teamed or triple teamed. Like, my squad will be fighting another squad, but then 2 more squads will come in and be like, hey, instead of shooting each other or shooting the enemy, let's shoot my team. So it gets really pinned down. The class is Recon. Oh, she can scan survey beacons? Oh, that's cool. The Bocek bow. Let's see. The new Bocek compound bow. Precision marksman weapon that rewards a skilled and confident hand. I might try it, but much like the 33 repeater and everything else, I might be horrible at it. But considering the optics are different from the 33 repeater and look more like the, I guess the Spitfire and R99, Ironside optics, I think I should be fine. Hopefully. Repeatedly. Alright, where is it? Holding down fire will draw the bow over a short time, increasing the power of the shot, with maximum power giving optimal damage and projectile speed. Repeatedly firing the Bocek right as it reaches max power provides the best sustained damage. Okay. New ammo type arrows, which are unique to this weapon, are more rare on the battlefield, but fired across will stick into surfaces and remain in the world for players to pick back up and reuse. Oh, that's good. Let's see, they got different optics, can all be equipped. The Bocek can also be further modified with 2 new hop-ups entering the game, Shattercaps and Deadeye's Tempo, and even it can even equip both hop-ups simultaneously. Oh, if you get both hop-ups, that becomes basically a close-range shotgun, because Shattercaps make the bow arrow shatter into a shotgun-like pattern. At that point, you can't use it for long range. You gotta use it for close range. So it basically becomes a knockoff shotgun. But still, considering the Deadeye's Tempo, it's gonna be a fast shotgun. Kind of like the double tap for like the Eva, I guess. Olympus, the Lost Fleet. A fleet of mysterious ships have made their way to Olympus and brought with them an otherworldly parasitic plant that has begun to take root along the surface. The lead ship, the Icarus, has docked with the city and changed the landscape for good. Fly through the claustrophobic halls of the ghost ship, search corpses for a mysterious keycard, and walk away as the last squad standing. Hope to God you mean death boxes. I don't want to see any corpses. Latest map update blog, get a detailed look, ooh, starter kits. Players will now start a match with a starter kit consisting of a level 1 Evo shield, helmet, and knockdown shield, plus 2 shield cells and syringes each. Thank you! For God's sakes, you do not know how many times I have died early in game because I had no Evo shield, no helmet, no knockdown shield, or no heals of any kind. Then again, I didn't have a weapon, or at least a weapon I was good at using, but I could have potentially killed them with the crappy weapon if I had the right defense, if I had enough defense, like shields, helmet, knockdown shield, all that stuff. Probably could have done better. We've removed level 1 helmets and knockdown shields from the loot pool. Thank you. I was sick and tired of finding level 1 armor when I had like level 4 and it was really starting to tick me off. Spawn chances for level 1 Evo shields in the loot pool have been significantly reduced. Okay, that's fine by me, because I mean, I'm not one of the people that likes to swap shields after they kill a squad and they're low on shields, because if I have purple shields that are about to turn red evos and then I decide to swap it for like 700 damage purple evos, no thank you. I'd rather use my shield cells so I can get red evos, because I need all the defense I can get, because unlike most people, my weapons are all close range, so I suck at snipers. I can't do long range. I can only do close range, so I need as much defense as I can get. Along with the lowered or removed spawn chance of these items, we rebalanced the loot pool such that higher level versions of these items will appear nearly the same as they do now, but other item types will appear more often. Weapon, ordnance, health. Okay, that's fine, I guess. I mean, rare items are gonna appear the same way, but you're gonna find common items more? Okay, don't want to know how that works. Alright, DevNote want to take crack at improving the loot game for a while, with our design goals being to make picking up loot feel more impactful to the game and to thin out our loot a bit in general, since you're always adding new items to the pool. Recent Locked and Loaded takeover mode helped us field test some of the changes we're looking to make moving forward. Certain pieces of loot and low tier loot types specifically are being put on notice. Yeah, Locked and Loaded was one of my more favorite LTMs because it actually gave us weapons and gear to start off. In case we decide to land someplace and it was like majorly contested, we actually had a fighting chance. Moving level 1 helmets. Okay, so this is basically all that stuff. Finally, granting piece of gear from the start game is also intended to improve the hot drop situation. Having more health, some headshot damage reduction, and a little knockdown protection help give players some more time to react to chaotic hot drop than before. Emotes. Introducing emotes. Every legend will have one emote at locked and launch, and additional emotes can be attained through Apex packs or by crafting them. Equip your emotes. Ooh, the thing about crafting them, I don't know if that's going to be in this season, but there has been talk that maybe legend tokens will be able to be converted into crafting materials that you use to craft legendary weapons. I don't think that's going to happen because I haven't really seen anything about it, and I don't know if it's going to be in the patch notes. If it's not, then yeah. But if it is in there, then that is going to be so good for me, because you do not know how hard it is for me to get crafting metals. It is like impossible to get crafting materials. It's freaking impossible. Equipping your emotes in the emote wheel and flex away. It's great fun to show off your squad mates in the starting room of arenas, and of course, you can use them on the winner's podium. Finally, I was like, I like when I win the game, but I also don't like the fact that they just have the normal stance. They don't have a lot of character when you're in the victory stance. Honestly, like, judging by how the trailers have shown, I would think, oh hey, they would be like jumping off the walls and excited that they just won the games, because it's difficult to win. This video shows the anti-peek feature working on the purple dummy. Yeah. This is a thing. Without a Pathfinder will be able to use a third-person camera to gain knowledge that he shouldn't have. All emotes have anti-peek enabled, and there's no way to disable it. Yeah, as you see here, if you use the emotes in a specific way, you can actually see where the enemies are, and that could give you an advantage, and that's sort of cheating. So, kind of glad that they have that enabled, so no one can peek around corners at doing an emote, and then they murder me without me knowing that they're even behind there or anything. So, thank you. Of course, the Battle Pass. There will be a Battle Pass trailer coming out. I might cover it, I might not, because I might want to have like a reaction to the Battle Pass when I do my live stream, or I'll just look at the Battle Pass, when it comes on the on this page, so we don't have to do the reaction, so you guys don't have to wait 20 minutes for me to look through the Battle Pass. Alright, unlock the Premium Legacy Battle Pass and level it up to unlock new skins like Rampart. Rampart's legendary. at premium level 25 and Wraith's legendary at level 50. To be honest, I'm kind of glad they're finally giving Rampart another legendary, because, I mean, she's only gotten one legendary. She's got all the legendaries that she gets at launch, but she's only got one. And this will finally be her second legendary. And, of course, Wraith gets another legendary, even though she got one, like, in the season Horizon came out. I completely forgot which one it is. Legend updates, low profile. Low profile no longer exists. Ha! Thank God. I play Lifeline a lot, but I don't like to play as her because she has a stupid low profile feature. Like, I mean, it says that she can dodge bullets more, but to be honest, it seems like that she can't dodge crap. So she takes 5% more damage, which can mean the difference between life or death in a battle. So I'm glad they finally got rid of that. After our successful experiment with raid hitboxes, we are now confident that we can solve balance issues between smaller and larger legends through changes to their kits and hitboxes. Finally time for low profile to go the way of the dodo. Sorry, dodos. Alright, then finally, Lifeline's nerfs. Combat Revive. No longer deploys a shield. Can now revive 2 teammates at the same time, like always. Can now cancel active revives progress to allow your teammate to defend themselves in our knockdown shield. I thought you could always revive 2 players at the same time. I'm pretty sure it's like the drone and then Lifeline heals herself, because I'm pretty sure if it was 2 drones and Lifeline, they would have to say 3. They said that they were going to nerf Lifeline shield, but they were going to buff everything else. Doc's heal drone, heal rate increased from 5 HP to 8 HP. Deployment time before healing begins reduced by roughly 33%. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, it's... Honestly, I'm not a pro when it comes to, like, how strong buffs and nerfs are. It sounds like it's not really a lot, but I'm pretty sure in, like, gameplay, like, I'm gonna know... If I play Lifeline a lot and try and use Doc's heal drone some more, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna notice the difference. Care package. Cooldown reduced from 6 minutes to 5 minutes. Thank God. The cooldown takes forever and I hate it. Now guarantees an upgrade impossible in 3 categories. Body shield, other equipment, helmet, backpacks, and knockdown shields, and weapon attachment based on your team's current gear when the package arrives. This will actually be helpful because you do not know how many times I've used Lifeline's care package and I've gotten useless items in like the late game or like the mid game because I'm like, oh, hey, I already got this stuff. I don't need it. And of course, the note. Lifeline's kit was not in a particularly healthy place. The passive shield was extremely strong to the point of frustration. Honestly, yeah, I mean, when Lifeline was an enemy, I hated it, but then, of course, when I was playing as Lifeline, I can't do the stupid tactical shield because the teams that we fight, they aren't long range like we are, they like to get up close and personal, so they could just walk straight through the shield and murder our teammate in the middle of reviving. While our tactical and ultimate seemed like they were becoming more and more obsolete. Yes, they were, because the care package is only useful at the beginning of the game, and the Doc shield is only useful after the fighting is over and you want to help your teammates get a quick heal so they don't have to waste their bandages. These changes are aimed to redistribute this big power differential between all of our abilities, making Doc and care package more powerful and effective while tapering down the highly binary and situational combat revive. Yeah. Alright, Octane changes. Stim. Reduce cooldown between stims from 4 seconds to 1 second. Okay, not really much of a change. It already was insanely fast. Increased health cost from 12 HP to 20 HP. Yeah, that sucks. He's still got the passive heal, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna take longer for him to heal up fully. Increased bullet spread while in the air and shooting for the low launch pad trajectory. So they nerfed his launch pad shooting capabilities. I mean, granted, I never shot while I was on the launch pad because my aim sucks in the air, and while I'm on a launch pad, so to be honest, that doesn't affect me at all. Octane continues to perform really well after the latest changes. Too well? We still have the frequency of the jump pad, but we like to make using stim something Octane thinks about doing at the right time, instead of always slamming it by default. Yeah, most Octane mains and like people who play Octane just love to spam stim so they go insanely fast, and him just saying he needs to go faster eventually gets annoying. I mean, I play as Octane, so I should be used to it, but eventually it gets annoying. Loba changes. Is this the buff people were talking about? Because Loba has kind of been crappy. Same with Rampart. Let's see, Burgo's best friend can now run and slide at full speed while aiming the bracelet, and while the bracelet is in the air, Lo will no longer be slowed after translocating. That's good, because honestly, I think the bracelet sucks, because if you're being attacked, you can't take the time to throw the bracelet, because you're sitting duck. They could just spam headshots off of you. Fix a lot of bugs that cause bracelet tosses to fail. Yeah, a lot of times when someone was trying to get away, they think they pulled off successfully, but then for some reason there's a bug where it would fail, and that sucks. Ooh, her ultimate. Increased cooldown from 90 seconds to 120 seconds. Thank you, God. I hated when the Loba just spammed her ultimate every 5 seconds. I hated it. Thank you for nerfing that. Finally, Horizon nerfs. Reduce lift speed by 30%, reduce side-to-side acceleration, limited time you can sit at the top, gravity lift, 2 seconds. Oh, you can only sit up there for 2 seconds. Nice. Increase cooldown from 15 seconds to 20 seconds. Horizon's abilities will now get zapped by Watson pylons. Ooh. Sorry, Horizon. Looks like your black hole and your, repulsor lift are gonna be garbage if Watson brings out her ultimate. Dev note, Horizon is powerful. Key emphasis on powerful and popular, but that's not why we're making these changes. We believe that mistakes in Apex Legends should be punishable, and when Horizon could just get herself out of a bad positioning while popping a whole battery, this just wasn't true. These changes have 2 goals. 1, make it much more possible for enemies to shoot Horizon as she sits in her gravity lift, and make gravity lift lefts of an impromptu sniper tower. Thank you! Ooh! Fuse is finally getting a buff. My friend Beast Mode's favorite legend, Knuckle Cluster. Fuse now has 2 stacks of Knuckle Cluster, reduced cooldown from 25 seconds to 20 seconds. Ooh, so you're gonna have 2 Knuckle Clusters and it's 5 seconds less. Beast Mode's gonna love that. He's just gonna spam Knuckle Clusters. You'll see that in the live stream. He's just gonna spam Knuckle Clusters when we play arenas. More help is coming, but we want to be very careful how we buff him so that he doesn't just become the legend that kills you with his abilities. That's actually smart because Fuse's whole arsenal is explosives. So if you buff him, like, just a little bit too much, his explosives just become insanely OP. Just like Horizon. He'll become the new Horizon, except worse because he has explosives. So yeah. I definitely think he needs a buff to his, mother loads, because I don't use the mother load. It sucks. It's horrible. I don't like it. It doesn't really provide a benefit for us. So, yeah. I mean, the Knuckle Cluster buff is a good thing. He finally gets more Knuckle Clusters to use, because it feels like his Knuckle Clusters are okay, but they're not the best, because if you suck at grenade aiming, you're gonna fail as Fuse. And then, of course, you have 25 seconds to your next Knuckle Cluster, and by that point, you're kind of too close to have a Knuckle Cluster, because if you're in the same room when you launch it, you're gonna get hurt too. Alright. Oh, Bangalore changes. Smoke launcher. Thicken Bangalore smoke. What? Last patch, we optimized Bangalore smoke particles and inadvertently thinned them out. This aims to get it back to the original visuals while keeping the optimizations. I honestly don't know if I noticed the changes that much, but you guys say that you thin Bangalore smoke. I can't see crap in Bangalore smoke, so if you thickened it, you're just making my gameplay a whole lot tougher. I mean, you'll see, for you dudes that are still watching, I'm sorry if you left already, but there will be a compilation of my best parts of the war games coming out before the season 9 comes out, but unfortunately it's not gonna have a lot because for some reason I was doing horrible those 2 weeks. I was able to get all the wins and all the damage, but I wasn't able to get all the knockdowns, so I didn't get the Grandmaster badge, but I don't think it really matters considering I was able to get the 2nd anniversary Grandmaster badge, and that's like the hardest badge to get in one season. Alright, anyways, Bloodhound no longer receives assist from Eye of the Allfather. I don't know what you mean by assist from the Eye of the Allfather. Bloodhound scan is strong, yeah, but the goal of this change in particular is to reconsider assists and their implications for ranked points. There's enough intrinsic value in sonar scans, and it's a slippery slope to consider crediting assists for other non-damaging abilities. Crypto will remain an exception. The active nature of Crypto's drone scan is no different from the passive option. This should encourage Bloodhound players to act on the information they get from the scan. So are you saying that if Bloodhound scan an enemy, he get the assist if someone kills the player? It's kind of stupid if you ask me. You should actually try and damage him to get an assist. That's how it works, idiots. To eliminate instances where they might try to snag a quick assist without committing to a fight in the same way Crypto has to. Yeah. Crypto. Alright. Crypto's drone can now scan and open care packages. Ooh, he can scan care packages? That's gonna be good for later on. Like, if you have a Crypto on your team and you want to get a care package, but you don't know what's in it and you don't want to get crap, he can scan it. That'd be so good. Can no longer use his drone to hijack a respawn beacon that's already in use. That's honestly fine. I don't play Crypto at all because I would suck at his drone ability because I'm not good at hiding when it comes to using drone ability. So, yeah. Cannot use his drone to hijack a respawn beacon. That's actually pretty good because if the respawn beacon's already in use, you shouldn't hijack it so you can use it yourself. That's just taking the respawn away from the teammates. Also, if the starter kit the starter kit thing, I hope that carries over if you're respawn, because if that carries over when you are respawn, that'll be so good, because the thing about respawns is that if your teammates respawn you and they're in the middle of a battle where they could potentially die, where they're gonna die in like 5 seconds, there's no point, because they're gonna get on the ground, your teammates are gonna be knocked down, and it's gonna be you against an entire trio with no weapons. They will kill you in 5 seconds. So, yeah. I wish they would go, I hate to say it, but I wish they would copy Fortnite and give you a weapon. Like a Mozambique, I'd be fine with that, or a P2020, I don't frickin' care anymore. Marksman weapon category. Ooh, oh wait, that's a new category. The G7 Scout 3030 are currently in the assault rifle weapons category, but they are a bit strange in that category due to their firing style and some of their handling values. Yeah. ARs shoot 1 to 3 shot. They do a burst shot or like do like an SMG, like a, I don't know, whatever. But these all fire single shots. This, and this will. But yeah. Similarly, the triple take felt a little out of place in the sniper category. I guess, I mean, a lot of people were using it for more close range, because close range hip fire is broken. Not really. Well, the triple take was just broken in general because whenever someone was already in the circle, they just used a triple take to pin down my team so we couldn't even get in the circle, and I hated it. With the introduction of the Bocek bow, we felt like it was a good time to introduce a new weapon category, marksman weapons, which include G7, 3030, triple take, and Bocek. Weapons in this category are precision weapons that are most effective up to medium-long range, and are the sort of in-between of assault rifles and snipers. This allows us to begin moving the settings of these weapons towards more consistent values for the class and make the settings of ARs and snipers more consistent with less outliers. So they're going to be different. Are they going to have the same ammo? They're going to have their own category, but that's basically it. For starters, we are increasing movement speed while aiming down sights for marksman weapons. They were at sniper speeds and will now be between snipers and AR speeds. Additionally, we have done some targeted normalization of hipfire spread amounts. Okay, supply drops. Wait. This season, we're taking the Peacekeeper out of the supply drop and putting the triple take in its place. Oh, I get to use the Peacekeeper without having to get a dumb supply drop in the end game. And the triple take's finally going away. That'll be good because I hate that weapon. Of course, with any supply drop change, these weapons will have their stats updated. See how each weapon changes down below. Alright, since we are exchanging a shotgun with a marksman weapon, now was a good time to rebalance the drop rates of crate weapons. Kraber will spawn less often in early game, more often in the mid game to better accommodate its power. Triple take will be most common in early crate game weapon, with the Prowler being the most prominent late-game crate weapon. Okay, I guess, I mean, to be honest, if you see my videos, you know that, like, the Prowler, I use it best in the end game, because at that point, once I get the Prowler, I go, like, full sweat mode, and then I melt everybody. You saw the whole Rampart, you saw, like, the Rampart kill, you saw the Rampart clutch I got in my, not War Games, the other events that happened this season. Fully kitted rotations. Oh. New fully kitted weapons. Added Wingman, Bocek, R99, Hemlock, and Sentinel. Removed R301, 3030 repeater, Mozambique, Longbow, DMR, and Spitfire. They took 2 of my favorite weapons out and put 1 of my favorite weapons in. If they have I'll use the fully kitted Bocek, the fully kitted R99, but not the Sentinel, maybe the Hemlock, maybe, and not the Wingman. The Wingman, it's a sweat skin. It's a sweat weapon, and I hate it. Kinda sad the Spitfire and the R301 are going, but then again, I think they made changes to them? I don't know. Because it sounded like since they were changing things up, the R301 in the assault rifle category, I thought the R301 would be changed. And like, people are hoping for an LMG nerf. Hop up Shattercast, fire select, toggle standard mode, in shatter mode, round splits into a blast pattern on firing. This hop up will be equipable to the 30-30 repeater. Oh, the 30-30 repeater is gonna become a knockoff shotgun as well. Deadeye's tempo, firing at the perfect moment increases fire rate. This is currently be attached to the Sentinel and the bow check. The Sentinel, fine. The Sentinel's not as annoying as the triple takes, so fine. To make room, the hammer point and skull piercer hop ups are being vaulted for now and won't be available. To be honest, I never used Skull Piercer, considering that was only on snipers and the wingman, and I never used the wingman, I never used snipers, and the triple take didn't have it. Hammer point, I mean, I honestly couldn't tell the difference when using the hammer point on a Mozambique when I had to do 3-3-3-3 Mozambique damage, but I guess it's sort of a I guess. Assault rifles, reducing headshot multiplier for all assault rifles from 2.0 to 1.7.5. Okay, so yeah, now I'm not that upset that the R301 went out, because I mean, the R301 has been broken because of the headshot multiplier. I mean, it's broken in general because of the speed and damage you could do, but the headshot multiplier was the thing that made this thing broken. And they nerfed it, so it's fine by me. I mean, I mostly use SMGs and LMGs, and with Peacekeeper coming into the main loot, I'm gonna be going shotgun. Alright, dev note, this was already the case with the Hemlocks of the affected guns of the R301 Flatline and Havoc. Okay, I mean, those are the three most spammy and the most spammy weapons in the game, but to be honest, I don't think it's going to be much of a big deal if you have a massive magazine. I think the headshot multiplier is going to be the least of your worries. The Peacekeeper, here we go. Comes with a precision choke by default, which could be toggled off. Oh, that's good. That's good for me. Pellet damage reduced from 10 to 9. Okay, a little nerf. Rechamber time increased from, okay, that's another nerf. Reload times increased, that's another nerf. Pellet spread increased in general, and spread when charged itself from all charge levels from that to that. Okay, another nerf. Quickly lose charge after leaving ADS. Okay, so they gave it a buff by giving it the precision choke and then nerfed it a lot. I mean, granted, it's not a care package weapon anymore, so it's got to be nerfed a little bit or it's going to be broken. Okay, dev note. Since the Peacekeeper is coming out of the crate, we are bringing many of the stats back in line with the previous values. We are also reducing its damage potential and bringing in the effective range a bit since the precision choke is always available now. So they're trying to return it to the values it had before it became a care package weapon, but they also need to nerf the damage a little bit, because it went into a care package because of the damage, so they had to nerf the damage a little bit so they can take it out of the care package without people raging again. Triple take. As a crate weapon, it will come with a 9 ammo clip and 63 reserve ammo, fire rate increase to 1.2 and 1.3. Most of these are all buffs since it's now a care package weapon. Time to full charge reduced from 1.1 to 1 second, that's only a 0.1 second difference. Retains charge briefly after leaving ADS, move speed while aiming down sight spin increased to match other marksman weapons, faster than sniper slows ARs, increased spread while airborne. Okay. Havoc. Increased recoil controllability early in the pattern. Ooh, so you're saying it's going to have more recoil? This should help make up for the reduced headshot multiplier and make it a bit more usable in mid-range fights. Nice! I've been getting into the Havoc. I've been getting a lot more kills with it, so I want to try using it more. And with more recoil controllability, that's definitely going to help. Because when I first started out, it seemed like the Havoc's recoil was insane. But I'm guessing they increased the recoil controllability, and then I started using it, and now I like it. Spitfire. Reduced recoil controllability early in the pattern. Ah. So they nerfed it. Not entirely a nerf. I mean, they just reverted back to the way the recoil was before they got rid of the recoil altogether, I think a season ago. Yep, Spitfire is too strong at the moment. Boasting good damage output with low recoil, making it a bit hard to control early in the pattern. Should give more time for opponents to fight against it. That said, we're prepared to make more changes to the Spitfire if it remains too powerful. Honestly, I'm kind of upset that they're nerfing it, but honestly, I suck at the game, which is why I think the Spitfire isn't OP. I just suck at the game. Trust me, if I was good at the game, I think the Spitfire would be broken. 30-30 repeater, increased damage multiplier from 75 to 8.85. Move speed while aiming down sights been increased. Match on marksman weapons rather than snipers. 30-30 could use some love, so we're bringing up the amount of damage it does. This should make it a bit more consistent without raising its high best case damage potential. Alright, G7 Scout, move speed while aiming down sights been increased. Match other marksman weapons. Basically, this is all just increased stuff. Increased hipfire spread. 30 repeater, bow check bow, more accurate hipfire than the baseline marksman weapon value, so the G7 Scout will be less accurate in hipfire than the other weapons. Increased headshot multiplier for longbow. Okay. Wingman, increased headshot multiplier. As we've done before when the skull piercer's out of the loophole, we're giving longbow wingman a compensationary buff. Alright. Mozambique. Increased magazine capacity from 4 to 6. Ooh. Move the lower 2 pellets inward in the blast pattern. You just buffed the Mozam again! This brings up the baseline power level, so only finding Mozambique early in the game gives you more of a fighting chance and makes up for the removal of hammer points. Nice, they went ahead and buffed the Mozambique. I thank you for that. Ooh, P2020. Increased bullet damage from 15 to 18, lowered fire rate from 8.5 to 6.25. Ooh! Similar to Mozambique, want to bring up P2020's baseline power level a bit. Most players couldn't take advantage of the fast fire rate, so bringing that down while increasing the damage should help players win more early fights with the P2020. Good! Because whenever I'm stuck with the P2020 or Mozambique, I hate it! But I should be more happy now, I guess. Hopefully I don't get mad using these things again. Arc Star, aim movement slow, remove from the initial stick. Sticking someone should feel rewarding considering it's a rare occurrence that's difficult to pull off. While an argument can be made that getting stuck should be a personal death sentence, the inability to at least relocate and spare teammates from the follow-up explosion makes it hard to counter against a coordinated team. This change should help mitigate that without stripping away the satisfaction of hitting a nice stick. Okay, so they kind of nerfed Arc Stars a little bit, but honestly, I think that's okay because I mean, most YouTubers and pros, they just stick people with the Arc Stars for just like to kill one person, pretty much. You're not gonna get a kill with like the other teammates getting damaged. That's difficult as it is. Quality of life changes. Badges are now sorted by categories and filtered by all or unlocked only. The suggestion came directly from players. Yeah, that definitely looks better. Thank you so much better. Yeah, that looks much better. It'll definitely help with organizing my badges. When looting death boxes, players can now see health bars for everyone on the team. That's helpful because you do not know how many times my team has lost because my teammate has been like, oh hey, I'm gonna loot this box while you guys are over there fighting and dying. So that's gonna be helpful. Challenges will now can now be favorited by going to the challenge menu, right-click challenge. The challenge will then be added to a new favorites tab. They'll appear in the lobby. That helps because sometimes there are some challenges that I want to do over other challenges. So it will be nice to be able to favorite them so I could tell what I need to do for those challenges. That would definitely help. Alright. Pressing of 2, players can now request better equipment by going into their inventory. That's actually pretty good because you don't know how many times I've had to ask for like a better backpack or a better magazine, and the way I do that, I had to drop all my stuff and then just hit and then select I need that because that just sucked. First challenge, reroll the day is now free. Rerolling challenges will allow you to choose from either Battle Royale focused challenges or arenas focused ones. I might like the arena focused ones better because I'm gonna need a massive break from Battle Royale, considering Battle Royale gets me infuriated, so I'm gonna want to play some arenas where I won't be contested by 6 other squads. Hollow sprays, crypts, and emotes can be favorited. These will be used whenever the player is prompted to, okay, yeah. Club invites, you can now include what you want. Ranged, fixed edge cases where an abandoned penalty will be incorrectly applied due to server errors. Flight path adjustments. Removing edge dropship flight paths to prevent matches where large portions of the map receive little to no traffic. These screenshots show a before-after comparison of possible flight paths on Kings Canyon. That is really hard to see, but considering this is the after photo, I can kind of see that because from the looks of things, it seems like the center of the map is a bit more congested, where it seems like here, it's a bit more congested in like an angle or something. I think it's like more congested up in this corner or something. Like, it seems like they're getting barely any attention over here, or anything, so I guess that helps. I don't know. Ring update. We're continuing work from the Fight Night update to improve match pacing towards the end of the game. We're slowing down closing speed of the late game rings to allow you more time to fight and maneuver your way into the ring. We're also reducing the waiting time before rings 4 and 6 start to close. That's both good and bad, because I mean it's good because if we can't find the final team, it will make it easier, but it's also bad for us because if we're pinned against the storm and the enemy team is like in front of us and we're trying to heal up so we can run at them without dying in 5 seconds, that's going to be difficult, because if the ring starts closing, then we're going to get murdered before we can even get out behind the rock or the wall. Alright, bug fixes. Bloodhound fixed an issue with the tactical UI not showing in the ultimate. Pathfinder, gas traps and jump pad will no longer float into the sky when placed next to a zip line. Slight wall bumps, no longer invertly. Mirage, decoys no longer die after a tick of thermite damage. Octane ordinances will no longer get stuck and disappear when being bounced off jump pads. Death totals will no longer bounce when a jump pad is placed under. Players no longer have weapons drawn if they are knocked, as if they enter Fight Night Ring via jump pad. Yeah, I saw that. That's actually a thing where if you get knocked and then you enter the Fight Night Ring via jump pad, you get your weapons and then you can fight back. Updated Octane's helicopter emote to correctly move his leg, for which he's using to do said for which he's using to do said helicopter. Yeah, that's the thing. There are some skydive emotes with Octane where he doesn't remove his leg. Like if you use Octane's season, like I'm just gonna call it the Horizon season. If you use Octane's Horizon season skin and then you use the season 5 skydive emote, he doesn't remove his leg to get the jump pad. So yeah, same thing with the helicopter thing. So thanks for that. Watson, fix the extended prompt for Watson's fences not appearing in certain situations. This skin will no longer block view when relaying the Sentinel. Okay. Loba changes, fix more areas where Loba bracelet fails. Red-handed skin on columns now properly animate. Rampart mobile respawn beacons now have proper collision with AM cover. Jumping off and damage shield no longer transfer horizon. Blah blah blah. Fused blah blah blah. Flatline blah blah blah. Part of the iron sight is being displayed. Okay, so these are mostly just bug fixes that don't really care. So that's basically everything you need to know for this next season of Apex Legends. I am honestly hyped, and in the live stream you're gonna see me playing a lot of arenas. So, hope you dudes enjoyed that video. Sorry it was kind of a dull video, but I just wanted to look at the Apex Legends stuff. I might do a video covering I don't know if I'm going to do a Battle Pass video when it comes out. I might not, but if you dudes enjoyed, you know what to do. You gotta be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to also click the bell so you're notified whenever I upload a video, because not a lot of people are notified when I upload a video, so my videos are kind of suffering as a result, even though I have like 114 subscribers. Also, 47% of you are not subscribed to my channel, so feel free to hit the subscribe button. It would really help out my channel. So thank you again for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.